That's right, everybody. Welcome to another fabulous episode of Making It Fun. I'm Rob Appel, your host for Michael Miller Fabrics, and I'm super excited that you are here with me in the studio today. Now, this will be a no sewing style show because we're doing another really fun interview, but not with a brand ambassador or a designer. Today is our first ever shop spotlight. Super excited to introduce all of you to a longtime friend, but first time kind of online visitor with us. Lisa Stantz from Unraveled in Spencer, Indiana, has a fabulous quilt shop tour she's put together, but I want you to all meet Lisa in person, so follow me into the computer. Lisa, what is happening?
Just came to see you tonight, Rob. How are you doing?
Well, as my grandfather always says, any better, I couldn't stand it. So.
Right.
And I think the more you say it, the more it really is true, right?
It is true. Yeah, you have to keep thinking positive.
Absolutely. So what's going on for you tonight?
It's a beautiful night in Indiana, but can I just say, do you guys have cicadas in your area?
We do not. And I've been hearing a lot about and this is supposed to be the big year for them, right?
Yes, this is the 17-year cicada. And if you don't like noise, you don't want to be in Indiana right now.
So can you actually hear them? Is it happening?
Yeah, it's maddening. It's so maddening. If you hear a doll roar behind me, it's because you can actually hear them here in the store with all the doors and windows shut.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we won't worry much about audio situations tonight. We'll just have fun with it. And like I said, in just a few minutes, I will play this incredible shop tour that the ladies have put together. But I want to talk about some really cool things that have happened for Unraveled. So, Lisa, I can't believe it. 5 years ago, only 5 years ago, you opened the shop with 300 bolts of fabric. And now what do you have?
We have over 3,000. Yeah. When we opened, we thought, wow, we're riding high. We're so cool. And, but you know what? I still think we were cool because we tried. And we opened the store on my, my 54th birthday. And so it's like chapter 2 of my life. And so, I'm still happy that we started out there, but I'm really, really excited where we are now in just 5 years.
Yeah, it's really exciting. And you were also the first woman to receive a small business grant from your local Chamber of Commerce. Was that at the beginning of the start of the business or something that happened recently? Tell me about that a little bit.
Because of that grant, I was able to open the store. And so that's why we didn't have very much fabric because, well, we all know how expensive it is. And then, you have to have notions and some patterns and that kind of thing. I have a really great landlord, though, and they've worked with me through the years, and it's been great. The grant was, I had to get my business plan together, then I had to go before a board and present it, and they said, wow, you're really excited about this. And I said, who's not excited about fabric and creating? So they're all pretty excited that I was able to get that grant. And Rob, it's paid off. So that's even better.
Yeah, and I could just imagine knowing you like I do, you bouncing into the Chamber of Commerce office and they're like, I don't think we have a choice. We've got to give her the grant. Like no one else is going to be this excited about the grant, right?
Right? Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can't tell me no. Well, you can, but I don't do very well with that.
Not very well recommended to say no to Lisa, right? Awesome. Okay, now, and I know I'm kind of blasting through here because like I said, I'm dying to get to the video that you've all created, but I also want to congratulate you all. Is it okay to tell everybody what's happened? I mean, it's out there. It's
Yeah, do it.
Lisa's shop was chosen as one of the top 10 quilt shops in America by the Better Homes and Garden Quilt Sampler magazine. And what was it, page 66? Did I get it right?
No, Rob. It starts on page 60 and it ends on page 73.
Oh!
Because you were, in the middle of the article, so you would get there.
You know me. goofing around. I thought I heard something on one of your wonderful Wednesday Night Lives about page 66. So I was trying to remember, what's page 66? I still need to get myself a copy of the magazine. Do you know where I can get myself a copy of the magazine?
I'm dropping one in the mail to you.
Yes, please. I would love it. I'll frame it. And you know what? I will, if I can find mine from who knows how long ago it was, but my mom's quilt shop, before I even knew what a quilt shop was, but it was the first year that Better Homes and Garden did it. My mom's quilt shop, the Cotton Ball in Morro Bay, was one of the top 10 that were chosen in the first year. So I would love to get a copy of that magazine. So if I can find a copy of Mom's picture, I can put them next to each other. And
Cool. So did you say it was called the Cotton Ball?
it is. Yep, the Cotton Ball still open too.
I like it.
Except for during the time of year where all of the bowl games are being played and people started calling looking for tickets. And yeah, no, it was always funny. And then when I answered the phone with that male voice, they just thought they got the right spot and not.
Yeah, no tickets for the game.
Right. Got one last story. You got time for one more last funny story on you, Lisa?
I have all.
Can I embarrass you a little bit?
Oh, you can embarrass. Well, yeah, you could embarrass me, but tell the story because I love it.
Okay, so this is the story of how Lisa and I first met. So a couple of years back, Kansas City Quilt Market, I had just found out that man sewing wasn't going to continue on, and I wasn't quite sure like who to be at Quilt Market and how to handle the situation. And so I was sitting having dinner after the show, happened to be with Michael Steiner, president of Michael Miller Fabrics, and Lisa came by and kind of in this quiet way said,
I don't want to bother you, but I really just want to say I wish you well on your new adventure.
That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. And it was one of those like virtual hugs that just felt so warm and caring. And it really meant the world to me. It actually meant the world to the boss too, because he saw this interaction that was happening. And then Lisa and I started to speak about fabrics, and we realized that she wasn't carrying Minky, and Michael sent her some samples, and the whole thing has turned into this really fun business relationship, friendship, partnership. I will be coming out to do a live in-person event eventually when I can get out there. There's no dates connected to this video, but it is happening really, really soon. And the other reason I want to get out there is because you just did that awesome quilt kit from On the Tides. Do you have anything? Is that handy? Can you show that real quick for everybody at home?
I can. Can you hold on just 1 second?
Oh, there it is. That's perfect. So you've got kits made up for this, correct?
We put Minky on the back.
I love it. I love it. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. And did you quilt that yourself too?
Did. I have a long arm that I named Ruby, and she and I got this put together.
Turned out fabulous.
Don't tell anybody. I don't have the binding sewn down yet.
Lisa, we're not supposed to point out, that's step number 11 in all of the patterns. We're not supposed to go around pointing out the flaws in our work. Remember, we're the only ones that are that close. Of course, if you don't get the binding stitched down, they'll all figure that one out, won't they?
Hey, you know what? I pressed it though, so it looks like it's sewn on.
A little dab of glue or some binding tape or something, no worries at all.
No worries, because you know what? Here at Unraveled, we just want to keep you creating. We don't care how you do it.
And you guys have such a wonderful shop. I am going to get ready to start the video, the shop tour spotlight. I'm going to encourage all of you to watch the next portion of the video several times. Look for a cameo from Lisa's husband. He is hiding in the background in there. Enjoy the fabulous video that's put together. You'll get to meet Ruby, you get to meet her daughter, all of this great stuff. So I'm super excited. With no further ado, we are going to introduce our first premiere shop spotlight, Unraveled in Spencer, Indiana.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to cut. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Unraveled Quilt Store here in Spencer, Indiana. I am so excited to tell you about some new fabrics we've received here this week. It's from Michael Miller Fabrics. It's Under the Sea by Liza Lewis, and I cannot wait to show you the awesome prints that we have. Oh, hello! Welcome to Unraveled. My name's Lisa Stantz, and Rob asked me to tell you guys a little bit about my store. So I'd like to tell you that we're located in Spencer, Indiana. In 2016, we opened the store on my 54th birthday, and it was kind of like a present to myself. And what a dream we're living now. We started out with 300 bolts of fabric, and we thought we were riding high. And at that time, we only had one showroom. And here we are 5 years later, and we have 3,000 bolts of fabric, plus notions, patterns, books, and gift items. When the pandemic hit, we were like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? We have worked too hard to come this far. And my daughter and her boyfriend, Lauren Lou, talked me into doing Facebook Live videos on Wednesday night. Now, some people like Rob have a YouTube channel, and they teach you how to sew, and they teach you all the great things that we need to know. But on Wednesday Night Live, you come to our place, and we're going to teach you how to laugh, because we show you our new fabrics that are coming in. But then I always mess up, and there's always something that we can laugh about. And really, if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? So anyway, we made it through the pandemic. Quilters are wonderful people, and they helped me through the pandemic. You would never know that it happened. People ordered fabric, they ordered gift cards, I had an anonymous person pay my rent 1 month. It's just been a true blessing. So I love quilting, I love creating, I love sharing that with people, and that is why we opened our store. But the best thing happened just this year when Better Homes and Gardens Quilt Sampler magazine chose us to be one of the top shops, one of the top 10 shops across the United States and Canada. And so if you're out and about, make sure you look for the spring issue, because we're in it and you can read all about us. This is my long arm quilting machine. It's a Handy Quilter Simply 16. I love quilting with this because I don't have the computer component to it. It's all free motion. I do the design, I put it in, and I make the quilt come alive. So if you're looking for long arm service, we offer that here. Also, I'd like you to know that I named her Ruby because my grandma always said that you should name your machine and then she would be your friend. So this is Ruby, I'm Lisa, and we'd like to thank you for being a part and watching our video. Oh, hello.
I'm Lisa's daughter, Laura. I get all my sarcasm and perfectness from her. I am the girl who does the social media marketing, the website. I try to make this place look as amazing as it is. So if you would like to learn more about us, you can look at our Facebook at facebook.com/unraveledquilts. You can go to unraveledquiltstore.com. You can email Lisa at unraveledquilts@gmail.com, or you can give us a call at 812-821-0309.
See, I told you all that was going to be wonderful. Lisa, Laura, Lou, thank you again for creating that incredible video. It was just fantastic. We so appreciate you being our very first ever shop spotlight like that. It was fun, even at a virtual distance. Now remember, I will be to Unraveled sometime in the near future. I don't know when yet, but I will be there. I promise I'm coming. And until then, we'll have more great videos right here at Making It Fun. Wow, you are still there. Thanks for sticking with me till the end of the video. I know, I get a little long-winded sometimes. But if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you check out a few of the other ones we've created. I think they're terrific. And of course, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the little bell to be notified. I don't want you to miss a moment of the fun. Stay safe and happy sewing.